For my music video, as well as developing and challenging typical conventions of music videos, I also had to do the same with conventions specific to my chosen genre, which was pop. We included the use of the MTV logo, which introduces our song to the audience, as this is typically used on music channels on television. The use of MTV suggests that our music video is targeted at a young audience, possibly older teens or young adults, who are more likely to be watching MTV due to its own personal target audience being of a similar age. Audiences are immediately introduced to a split screen effect which continues through the video, with the use of 4-way and 3-way split screens later on. This immediately suggests a stylistic approach and that our music video is unlikely to fit a narrative, as split screens move you away from reality. It also creates a theme and suggests a style that audiences can identify with and will soon recognise as a specific artist's style, therefore creating brand identity. This is also achieved through using a mirror effect as well as the split screen later on in the music video. We use silhouetted images of dancers and our artists, as these images are striking and grab the audience's attention, which is the intention throughout pop videos. It is also typical within pop to have strong images which grab the audience and keep them hooked. It also suggests that our own artist is also a strong female performer. Throughout our music video, we mainly use close-ups. This is typical within pop videos as it's used as a technique to sell the artist and make them recognisable. It also places the artist at the centre of the focus, as pop is very me, me, me. It's also a useful technique for new and upcoming artists, as it establishes a brand image and makes them recognisable. Typically, pop videos are performance-based, and so is ours, with multiple shots of the artist singing and dancing. However, throughout a video we conveyed small messages related to rumours. For example, the use of the phone illustrates how rumours can be spread, and the raising silhouetted hand illustrates whispering and gossip. We also incorporated a wide range of locations into our music video, which was made possible through the use of a green screen. Locations are typical within pop, as they create a fantasy world that viewers can escape to as pop moves away from reality. Our locations are also glossy, and the popping colours of the fiery background suggest a pop video, as bright and bold colours are typically used. There are also aspects of voyeurism in our music video, which are typical within pop videos, with the use of repetitive close-ups of images such as the mouth and the close-up of the chest. The use of revealing costumes is also a tool used to sexualise female artists. However, in our music video, this was done in order to make female audiences want to be our artist rather than to attract male attention. The use of red is also a running theme throughout our music video, with the use of the lipstick, costume and the fiery background, which carry connotations such as sexy and flirtatious, which is typically how pop artists, especially female, are seen. The use of editing is also very typical of pop videos, as we use multiple quick cuts which match the upbeat track. This is evident through the pace changing as the song moves from the verse to the chorus and then the chorus to the bridge. There is also disjuncture throughout our music video. This is due to it not being a narrative piece, so there isn't need for any continuity. So the varied cuts between clips means that audiences still kept entertained despite the lack of a narrative. Mise-en-scène such as props and costume are also typical conventions of pop videos, as costumes tend to be wacky and often seductive in order to create this voyeuristic image. There are also typically a range of costumes. We achieve this through the use of leotards, makeup and a very interesting phone used as a hairpiece. Costumes create this fantasy world that audiences want to escape to. Costumes make our artists look good and therefore make audiences want to be our artist. Throughout our video, we used a variety of shots to keep our audience entertained. This is due to pop videos typically being performance-based, so it's important that audiences are kept entertained. We achieve this through the use of varied shot types and locations. We used a range of different angles, including a bird's eye view at the bridge section, and incorporated long shots, mid shots, close-ups, and extreme close-ups into our final edit.